Hi, it's your music director Noor from CFMU, and I'm here today at Light of the Night to present this week's Top 5. At number 5 is Echo Dancing by Alejandro Escovedo, who is from Texas and describes himself as a modern rock artist. In this album, Escovedo re-records some of his older songs with the idea of rewriting history. It's hard to place this album into one genre, but I describe it as soft rock with some jazz elements and also synth pop. At number 4 is Rediscovery by Elaquent, who's a Toronto-based rap and hip-hop artist. In this album, he talks about rediscovering the things he loved as a child, and he takes you back to that feeling of freedom you had when you were a kid. At number 3 is the album Shh by Gelax, who are a Toronto dark wave post-punk duo. This album experiments with guitars, synths, and drum beats, and the main vocalist, Jalara, creates a sort of ominous sound throughout the album that keeps you on your toes. At number 2 is All Now by the Staves, who are a British folk trio made up of 3 sisters who've been singing together since they were young. You'll notice that they often harmonize with each other, and they've been doing this since they were 14. This album comes 2 years after processing their mother's death, and talks about the frustrations around having to present themselves a certain way in order to be taken seriously. And finally, at number 1 is the EP Eternally Yours by Haleluya Hailu, who's a Vancouver-based artist. This is a sort of dream pop alternative album with a hint of synths, and it talks about the aftermath of a toxic relationship, isolation, and how to move forward in the future. Thanks for tuning in to this week's Top 5 at CFMU. If you want to check out the rest of our Top 30, head over to cfmu.ca.